different manager. Now we don't get a manager we will be Chelsea fans. We don't know what to expect. We just did. If not,
talk your mind.
If not Thomas Tuchel day. One thing where they're sure of Tuchel, he know how to play big games.
Yeah.
But now you are playing in Manchester United, like he said. It's like they have succeeded in sorting everything out.
Yeah.
Even when you look at the bench, there is hope. If Elanga is coming in, if Eriksen is coming in, a football fan cannot just turn his face and say, who is Eriksen?
Out of Elanga.
Yeah.
No. No, Elanga can come because of his energy. 70 minutes, Man U is winning 1-0. Then Elanga he's up to push. He may not be skillful. He may not get that goal.
But energy.
You, the defender now, seeing Elanga coming.
You'll be worried. Yeah.
Because Man U can just float one ball for him before you know it, he score.
No be waiting they ask you. Now waiting they ask you.
No, I'm coming.
Allow him land. If to say na Man U, the top league.
You the beg him to attack him.
I'm coming. All I'm saying is that
You dey talk like the person wey dey on top table dey pay. You just dey talk.
see,
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tox, and this is Football Fans Tribe. Over here, we interview Nigerian football fans after matches, and we give you Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg, just click that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. So this is the Box 18 weekend preview. This has been scarce this season because of the one or two ways the fixture don't they cramped up, Europa League, Champions League. But like we said earlier, we're going to bring out to you as much as if it comes. So this is the one for this weekend. Of course, there's a big game this weekend in the Premier League. I'll be looking across the top 5 European leagues and with one eye on the big teams in these leagues. So my name is Tox. Dani, they here. Olu is here.
Over predicted one most time. They kill a cripple.
What
we do over predict? You know they kill a cripple. Who go visit to Rwanda this year?
I didn't tell you. Harry.
oh, the last part.
Alpha.
No issue.
We move. Okay, so we have a lot to cover today. Shall we get many matches to touch? A bit to touch. But let's start from Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Their last match in the Premier League was in 1999. It was a draw and 2-2 draw on that day. Liverpool, they run the peak form small. They are beginning to gather wins, beginning to gather points. Darwin Núñez scored in midweek and they look to be getting over the hangover of all the losses leading up to that Arsenal loss. So the Man City winning now don't give them, I don't know whether I'll call them energy boost them, but Olu, your thoughts on that match, first of all?
It's going to be a tricky tie. What I'm saying so is that Nottingham Forest, they have to play 2 important matches. They will win one and they will lose one. And the one I'm seeing them winning, they win Liverpool and lose to Arsenal. So it's going to be a tricky tie. You know, when I say some things, people call me prophet. Because I don't just come out to say things.
Yeah.
Remember when I was saying that despite the form of Liverpool is going to beat Man City. And it all happened. Playing Nottingham Forest, we have known how Nottingham Forest, they have poor forms this season. And sometimes what the club needs to get to the next level is beating a big club. So I'm seeing that match, Liverpool losing that match 2-1.
Nottingham Forest, they have the worst goal difference in the league.
Yes, I know.
And we've been predicting they don't sack this Steve Cooper by now. But somehow, you get the juju where that man used to hold that club down. Henry, what do you think of them against Liverpool?
You don't get any juju. It's one thing to talk about sacking your manager, another thing to talk about the man to replace him. So most of the time when there is nobody to replace your current manager, like you still give him time.
Yeah.
I think Nottingham Forest they have a problem because the two teams they are about to play, they can't win any game there. Forget about all these bias analysis. They can't win any. There is always a way to start your season. Liverpool have just started their season with Man City. And I don't see them going back. Arsenal want to sit on top of the league till World Cup.
Then fall down.
At least as caretakers they are.
Yeah.
They sit on top of the league, go to World Cup, get the injuries, come back World Cup and go back to your fourth, fifth position. So why in World Cup we'll be discussing Arsenal player?
No, I don't buy into his idea. I just feel like they are trying to give feedback to the man who brought them from relegation.
Yes, that's which most of the clubs know they do, Sha.
Nobody saw Nottingham Forest coming to the Premier League. So it has been something that it's even in their wide imagination that it will happen.
Yeah.
So some clubs don't give a damn to whatever that happens.
I.e. Bournemouth,
You are
Scott
good
Parker.
at your last game, but they are feeling that this man had brought them glory, so they should
Let's
even give
stick
him
with
back.
him.
Let's stick with him. To me, it's madness. After the run of bad form, they still awarded him contract.
New contract.
If you say life, they like
We've
this.
seen managers now doing those things and getting sacked now.
Yeah.
Somebody was sacked from Stamford Bridge the other day now after winning Champions League. I don't believe all those things. There's not available. Managers are not available. You can't just get a manager now. That Chelsea, we are lucky to hijack
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Doesn't mean everybody can just go.
Get it
It's
like
Chelsea
that.
we are talking here.
Yeah.
So Nottingham Forest cannot do what Chelsea can do.
Dani, what do you think? And give me your scoreline quickly.
For the Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Liverpool 4, Nottingham Forest 0.
Away now, Forest they home.
Forget it.
Liverpool, except they are playing Manchester City and probably this current Arsenal, maybe current Man U, then till them play Chelsea. Every other ground are their ground. Nottingham Forest. na the
Unless
least.
football happen.
Yeah.
Na if football happen 2-0.
Fine.
Give me your scoreline.
Realistically 2-0.
2-0. Olu.
Liverpool losing 2-1.
Interesting. Don't forget, I beg, as you they watch the show, also drop a comment. Let us know your own predictions on the game, so they discuss, and let us know your thoughts on our thoughts. I beg, we like to go through those comments and violence it is sometimes. But thank you so much. And
most times,
Man
public
City.
opinion is not the real opinion.
Anyways, we move. Man City versus Brighton now. Again, one thing where they happen with Man City, immediately they lose one match. The next victim where they come their way. You know they end well. You know they end well for that victim. But to be fair to Brighton, they know they fear the big teams. They play football. And one thing where this match go show now, a bit of total football. We know the way Brighton they fear anybody. They come out to play everybody. And Pep being Pep, he go want to do the needful, make people they rest assured. Say, okay, we are still City. Dani, your thoughts on that game?
It's going to be a difficult game for Brighton because playing at Etihad right now.
Now,
Alan, they go play against no be Man City.
Yeah.
Because one thing I love about Man City is that you know what to expect from them. They always expect, say when the game starts, then they come to you. So Brighton, one thing to where I like about them, they know they fear you. Highest, then they just lose. Believing say you don't win them, but they must come out,
play you
and
that
fight,
game. Yeah.
no matter how they. So I know say Man City go always beat them, but the goal margin no go they like that time where Norwich beat Man City 3-2. They can't catch Watford. Knock them 8-0. I'll be 7-0.
The next match.
This one no go happen like that. Yes, 3-0.
Olu, what do you think?
I see Man City.
I think Man City, Brighton and Hove. It's going to end 3-2.
City win.
City win 3-2.
But one thing about this team that they concede, I don't know, we talk about that before come on camera, how this their defense somehow.
It's like something Guardiola inherited from Barcelona. You have this good team.
Yeah.
You can score 8 goals, but you concede 4.
You concede, yeah.
Just like the current Real Madrid. See Brighton. 3-0.
Juventus versus Empoli, I think this is the Friday kickoff, and Juve, they get the injury crisis where they get before, don't they tone down small. I think Paul Pogba and Federico Chiesa are now training with the rest of the team. They are currently sitting 8th now in the Italian league, and very underwhelming from the way they spend. And Allegri, they come under pressure, small. But Henry, what do you think?
It's not by spending. How many players did Nottingham Forest bought?
22.
22. Where are they today?
19th.
Somebody said something last season that Manchester United should stop hoping to be the Manchester United they were. That they should look at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing now Juve should do. Sit back and rebuild your team. Stop playing catch up. The only problem Juve is having now that they want to play catch up. They are envious of
Milan, the Milan clubs.
the Milan boys. But it doesn't work that way. Just like Liverpool. At a point, Liverpool we are like they boasted the youngest squad. But today now, the only thing that has the oldest squad more than Liverpool should be Fulham.
Yeah.
So you grow to old. So you take your time to rebuild your team. And you're telling me they have good news. Papa coming back. Is that the good news?
Na good news now. Na player be that.
But
Now.
If not even Pogba,
you can't
Chiesa.
guarantee you 90 minutes.
Is Pogba better than Locatelli?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Locatelli is better. Because Pogba can come into that game, 20 minutes he leave.
That one day. For
So
sure.
it's not a guarantee.
For sure.
All I'm saying is they should take it. And I know they will win Napoli. They win Napoli. 2-1 score and they win Napoli.
Olu, thoughts?
To me, the person doing the transfer in Juve should be arrested.
EFCC.
The person should,
When they
the
here?
person should be arrested because do you see the exodus of players that have come to Juve? And you begin to wonder, what are they coming to do? They bring them this season. The next season, they look for a way to cheap them. Atara going on loan. They bought Zakaria. They bought Otomelo.
Yeah.
They bought Lucatelli. They bought the Pogbas of this world. They have so many players, but the players aren't fitting in. And yet they're still bringing more. I believe that the transfer market, the transfer is not actually helping Juventus. They should look for a way to groom players.
I think that would be the way to go, sir.
So many of them. Do you know how many people that have left Juventus? No, look at the players.
I feel that club, they don't lose their identity.
Look at all the clubs today. Look at all the clubs today that have stopped grooming players. Where are they?
No,
We knew Barcelona that.
Yes.
you know what I'm saying.
And suddenly now you won't become a signing club and you lose yourself.
You know what I'm saying. So now what Juventus does, they lay ambush for any player in Italian league who just come up for because other clubs are going, they get the player even when you don't have any plan for this player.
Let's move on. So I beg, also let us know your thoughts on this game. I beg, let us know what you think will happen. And then Fiorentina versus Inter Milan. Now, they may carry that Vlahovic money, go bring in Jovic, and it was looking, it was looking as if something will happen in that club finally. You understand? But nothing at all. And Inter Milan, very very poor start to the season. They are currently, I think, 7th, 8 points behind the league leaders Napoli. So Lukaku don't get the injury, we all know, and Dzeko don't get to play more games than him know. Than where if you say it's just a matter of time. So at the end of the day, Inter Milan very poor season, but against this Fiorentina side, Olu, what do you think will happen?
That match is tricky in the sense that you don't actually know what to expect from Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Sometimes you expect them to come out, key this team.
You don't know the type of Inter that
will turn up. Yeah.
We don't know the kind of Inter. If it's going to be the Inter of last season or other Inter of this year, and we know that playing Florentina form doesn't matter. It's a match that is
he has history. Yeah,
that's a lot of history. And I think Inter will still win the match 2-1. But as for Djokovic,
Luka Jovic, yeah.
I think he's one player that actually his transfer, that move that he made, that so-called big move.
It looked, the face look like say it makes sense.
It actually destroyed his career, and I don't think that there are some few players when they get that dent on their career, they can't come up. We have Matthias Keisman.
The greater destruction was that Nada in Waka go Real Madrid.
That's what I'm saying. He was on form, just like when Keisman came to Chelsea, and that was the end of Keisman. So I don't think there's anything more to that young man. He's gone. So I think Inter will win 2-1.
Inter Milan, they get a goal difference of +4. Napoli now in contracts where they top the league, their goal difference is +16. So they obviously have a goal scoring problem because I feel I checked their goals considered they very low. If you say as Lukaku come, because this team be the fire last season with Dzeko, Lautaro. If you say as Lukaku come, maybe it don't cause some imbalance and maybe they depend on him.
Yes, before Lukaku move go there, I been already tell you earlier, say Dzeko and Martinez, we don't click.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And when Lukaku come in, Lukaku can't sit on the bench. Immediately, the coach no even think 2 times. He just disable waiting on the work. And follow affect them. Then for this their game, again, if you ask Inter Milan, Inter Milan go tell you say now their Champions League match, now in their hand. Them and this Florentina game, Inter ready to risk them.
Yeah. Chelsea versus Manchester United now. Abigi Polo Pocopo.
It's going to be
a
tough match.
1 point difference. Chelsea currently there on 20. Chelsea there on 20. United are on 19. And there have been 4 draws in the last 4 matches between these 2 teams. And United, may I just confirm, United have won 3 and drawn 2 of their last 5 games at Stamford Bridge. You understand? So, I mean, it's like they're at home in London at Stamford Bridge, and then it never really affect them.
You know, say at Chelsea travel. At Man play, they play Tottenham.
Yeah.
They are playing city. They no go house. When you see they are, you know, from Tottenham to Chelsea is very close.
No, United were at home now.
I know now they are playing this team. They no go house. The players no go house. They still there.
Okay, that's still the Old Trafford.
So I think that match, because what I'm seeing, I watched Chelsea match. I watched them against Aston Villa. The result was not a true reflection of the match. Aston Villa had chances that Kepa had to keep Chelsea in the match.
He has been keeping them in games recently.
If Aston Villa had scored, they would have rubbished Chelsea. He would have been saying, I brought her out.
Yeah.
Because they would have scored close to 5 goals. They were just
Maybe
missing
not
chances.
out, yeah.
Because Watkins was busy.
I watched the match.
Watkins was busy.
And see, there's something I said when I watched Liverpool match before they played Arsenal. I said Liverpool losing had been coming 2 games before that Arsenal match. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
I said if you watch their performance, you show that this team will break down somewhere. And they now broke down in the Arsenal match. Now watching Chelsea, they almost broke down in Aston Villa. Kept them in the match.
Brentford.
They now played Brentford. You saw the chances that Tony and others, they almost broke down. Kepa also kept them. This one.
That one.
Against Man U, they won't escape it. I'm seeing Man U will beat Chelsea. I'm saying it here. Man U will beat Chelsea.
Good.
Chelsea?
Pause.
Man U beat Chelsea 3-1.
Away.
No.
Danny, what do you think of that game?
It's going to be the game go there very interesting to watch because if you check this season, Man U and Chelsea, they never know where they go. They never know whether I know say they are high now. I know they the league.
They carry them.
Then just they move, Now, if you check our game last season, the 2 draws where Chelsea draw with Man, it was like a defeat to us.
Yeah.
Man would draw for Sanford.
Is that that first one?
We they cry, they go.
Oh, now Jorginho then Sancho, Abi.
Yeah. Then the second leg for the first half, Man, in short, for the 90 minutes, they don't touch the ball till match, and that was on a different manager. Now we don't get a manager we will be Chelsea fans. We don't know what to expect. We just dey. If not,
talk your mind.
If not Thomas Tuchel dey. One thing where they sure of Tuchel, he know how to play big games.
Yeah.
At least say he go stiffen the midfield, he go stiffen the back line, but to score Phoebe.
Issue.
But this man, Potter they play open football. He believe say in one score, in one win, and head to head with Ten Hag, he gets at least in first beat down with Brighton. Now, Man United don't improve beyond how they come Stamford Bridge last season. Then get a left-footed boy with the very skillful, they worry, and they don't sort out their 5 and 6. Then their midfield is okay. So it's going to be an interesting game. You understand? So I know see Man U beating us.
Who will win? I know be this one.
And I know if you tell you say Man U go beat me.
Then who go win?
Home advantage go also.
Edit now.
The first yoke when anything go first break now to score Potter team before they win.
Yeah.
Because he never concede.
So wait till be the scoreline now.
Just quickly run your lineup.
I see
quickly,
Chelsea winning 2-1.
Quickly run the lineup.
Our lineup they very simple. Everybody know our lineup, but nobody know what Potter go bring out.
You waiting you go choose to be your preferred lineup.
I go with normally.
By the way, I beg, sorry, if you watch this video, I beg also let us know your own preferred lineup if you're a Chelsea fan. Mokusi.
Ares Balaga. One of the best defenders in the world. Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, and Chalobah. For the back 3, then Benchue, Aspilicueta.
Okay.
Then inside the midfield, Giorgio, Kovacic. Then Messi, Man, Sterling, and Aubameyang.
Interesting.
Scoreline.
Interesting. No, you say 2-1. You say 2-1.
2-1 in favor of Chelsea. See, there are just people who I don't like. Fans all over the world has made Man U Chelsea look like a big game. In the first place, it shouldn't be a big game.
Because of the current...
The city of Manchester is far from London. That is one. Their history is very far. Success-wise, they are not close. But fans and recent history and recent success is not trying to bring Man U Chelsea close.
Yeah.
So when FA, in an attempt to sell tickets, say Super Saturday, I don't get it. Man U Chelsea Super Saturday. That's by the way. Talk about the game now. I think Chelsea is playing Man U at the wrong time. Chelsea would have comfortably beaten Manchester United on the day Man U drew Newcastle. Because winning Ammonia 93 minutes.
Ammonia.
Like it was a shocker.
Yeah.
We all left. I left. On my way going out, I had
Goal, yeah.
blind attempt from a blind man. Because if Osoho see that ball, you catch. Osoho choose to catch every winch.
Yeah,
Than-
that day.
So now Chelsea is now playing a resurging Manchester United.
After Tottenham match.
A resurging Manchester United, and the under normal circumstance, Chelsea should have been at advantage
Yeah.
because Man U played a bigger team. There was no attempt. There was no attempt to drop any player.
Yeah.
You know, Ten Hag had no choice than to play every single available leg. Unlike Chelsea, Thiago was sleeping. He chose to bench to keep this guy on the bench, cover kick, until Kala has started.
Kaleha.
He now see the handwriting. Then at the end of the game, when the result wasn't coming, all those silent,
All of them gas come out.
So they reserve energy. They reserve energy.
Yeah.
So it's a plus to them. But now you are playing in Manchester United, like he said. It's like they have succeeded in sorting everything out.
Yeah.
Even when you look at the bench, there is hope. If Elanga is coming in, if Eriksen is coming in, a football fan cannot just turn his face and say, who is Eriksen?
Out of Elanga.
Yeah.
No. No, Elanga can come because of his energy. 70 minutes, Man U is winning 1-0. Then Elanga is in. He's up to push. He may not be skillful. He may not get that goal.
But energy.
You, the defender now, seeing Elanga coming,
You'll be
how
worried.
easily go
Yeah.
out. Because Man U can just float one ball for him before you know it, he score.
No be waiting they ask you. Now waiting they ask you.
No, I'm coming.
Anybody
Allow him land. If to say na Man U, the top league.
You the beg him to attack him.
No, I'm coming. All I'm saying is that
You dey talk like first we don on top table today. You just dey talk.
see, Man U Chelsea, it go
I believe it's a wrong timing for Chelsea to play.
Yeah, I agree with that
It
one.
go be a boring game. It go dey boring. Potter no go just like to come lose against Man U.
Yeah.
Losing. And the Man U now with this their form, no one here say Chelsea beat them.
Wait, sorry for cutting short, Henry. Which of the form?
Yeah?
The form of beating Tottenham.
It's not the form of beating Tottenham.
Which of the form?
See, I said see Newcastle is not a pushover. Take it or you leave it.
Yeah.
The only luck we had in that game was that Mazema wasn't there and Isaac, my brother, wasn't there.
No, what we fail to understand after Mayu's match against Arsenal, Mayu picked up. They used that match to pick up.
To pick up. Yeah.
No, after that match,
Mayu the only clock in that wheel was City.
Mayu picked up.
Since after beating Liverpool, I've been doing well.
Yeah.
After aside City, trashing due to my tactical formation. That was very wrong. Corrected.
What would your starting lineup be like before we get there?
It's a normal traditional starting lineup. Sure, we'll start. Dalot.
Yeah.
Varane
Martinez. The gear.
Then Casemiro will still play with his brother.
Okay.
Then Bruno Fernandes to control. Then in front, Antonio, Rashford, Sancho.
Cristiano Ronaldo suspended. I don't want to use the word suspended, but
Suspended or not suspended.
how do you feel with the way that thing was handled?
They have not even handled it the way I want it to be handled. I am a Ronaldo fan. But you believe me, if you're under contract, you are a servant. The master-servant relationship rule must stand.
Yeah.
The master must be the master, the servant must be the servant. You don't come to a team to fight for your glory. No, you fight for the team glory.
Yeah.
When your team is winning, nothing matters again. Your team is winning. And as a legend who is trying to bring people up, you lead by example. So if you walk out, what will Elanga do?
No, but what you fail to understand, as a Mayu man, I want to ask this question because to a layman out there who is not privileged to get the kind of information you have or you've gotten,
Okay.
if they should ask, because people will be asking, what's actually the issue with Ronaldo and the coach and the board?
No.
Can you just
There's no
give
issue.
us-
There's no issue. Anything happening to Ronaldo is down to tactics.
It doesn't fit.
We were saying it here before we come up.
It's nothing personal.
We are talking Premier League football here. Everybody in this Premier League today is an athlete.
Yeah.
All Usain Bolt. And this Ronaldo at 37 can only... I have been saying since last season. Ronaldo can only do one thing for your team.
Score a goal.
Score a goal.
Yeah.
He can't mark.
So,
He can't track
will
back.
you prefer a Rashford to a Ronaldo?
Okay, if Rashford is getting me goals, why playing Ronaldo?
How many goals has Rashford got?
Excuse me, sir.
Listen to the answer of the question. If Rashford they get goals, at
That's
least
if
he
now.
go score. No, and it's a
That's
big if.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. If you watch my last game against Tottenham, if you watch my last game against
Tottenham. Oh.
no, you're as good as your last game.
You know.
You're as good as your last
Henry,
game.
No,
you know
but
why?
yeah,
You know why
you
I
are-
dey
you are-
smile
you are
when I
not-
dey hear Tottenham?
He has not actually-
You know why I
he
dey
has not
smile when I dey hear
actually addressed
Tottenham?
the issue. You know, I say you are not actually addressed
I
the issue.
said you start.
Ronaldo last no, let me tell you, Ronaldo last season was Man U best highest goal scorer.
Of course.
That's what.
This is okay. Wait, I'm
That's
asking.
what
I'm asking a
we
question.
saw.
How many goals has Rashford
And it's
scored?
matter.
How many goals has Ronaldo scored?
Ronaldo matter.
Ronaldo matter. Don't get
Ronaldo
Henry.
matter, don't get
Let's move on,
Henry.
Henry.
I'm not going.
Just
there.
give me your
I'm not going there.
scoreline.
Why you remind me 18 goals? I will also remind you that after him scoring 18, nobody scored 10. And it's not because those guys couldn't score, but they were busy respecting one man. That's by the way.
Yeah. So
Ronaldo will not.
You said your scoreline.
Ronaldo will not start. And Man U will beat Chelsea.
how many?
2-1.
2-1. Interesting. All right, let's move.
I think say,
Avec, let us know your scoreline prediction.
3-1.
I think say
yeah.
after all the form, na for smack all
The
like
most
5.
important thing in the game of football is 3 points.
No, I say na for
Mourinho
smack
like a
us
half
like
goal.
5.
I swear.
Mourinho wants
As long as now winning be that.
Wetin Ten Hag go just try do, main try beat coach, we beat am back.
Interesting. Let's move. Napoli versus Roma versus Napoli, rather another hot one for the Italian league now. And this game,
And those two guys are flying.
yes, 2 draws last season. There was no winner. Victor Osimhen don't come back off the bench twice, 2 goals. And Tammy Abraham on the other hand for Roma.
I pity Roma.
So far an underwhelming season. So far underwhelming because with the arrival of that Dybala, Wijnaldum and the rest, we
Just
believe
one
say
big
okay.
player.
No. Wijnaldum a good player too now. So we'd expect say maybe at least that whole 6th and 5th where they drag, maybe they fit there around that 3rd and 2nd, but nothing doing this season. Danny, your thoughts on
Yeah,
that?
Napoli.
But guy, the way
Yeah.
those people they play ball.
Yeah, Napoli.
Chineke.
See, this Napoli now, they just dey remind me of 2012 Napoli. As in-law hold the ball.
Hamshik,
Hamshik don't run.
Lavezzi,
You know when they run to
Cavani.
don't
The
run.
Yanems.
Lavezzi.
Oh.
They know how ball.
Oh.
See their 3. Their
Power.
3 go just they run. If your defender no, just they follow them run.
You don't want to see their player. That jersey, that their jersey, that crested.
The thing go just they pass.
This Napoli this season they are a team to watch. If a Clasico they go on, Napoli Roma they go on, I go watch
watch.
Napoli.
Of course, Napoli.
Because the Napoleon boys then they play a wonderful football.
Oh boy, guy, Raspadori. That
Funny enough, the two teams play the same football.
If to say
energy,
energy.
if to say na Napoli, where man you beat for midweek, I go dey fear. Because Napoli they attack. Man you beat a team where 8 persons they defend, 2 persons they attack.
Let me small. Oh my
Do you understand?
God.
Now when you play in Napoli team where then get a winger
you don't see why I don't like
on the
modern
comeback.
fans now.
You
Can't you
understand?
give credit to a team that you were able to break
Nobody,
8-man
but
defense?
nobody issue is that
8-man,
The issue
8-man
that,
defense.
eight
You
man
break that
defense.
Olu, tell me the issue.
the issue is that almost all the matches that Napoli has played this season
They're unbeaten.
I've watched them and I saw there's so much that Spaletti is doing that he's supposed to be giving the credit. And
everybody.
I
dey
think
suffer.
everybody wants to see the end.
you know what I'm saying. You know what
Because
I'm
today busy like this, they
They
very
want
easy.
something like this.
Yeah.
You know my
Sorry.
problem. You know my problem. Spalletti. Mandela Pochettino Tottenham.
No, see,
That kind of
He say
activity,
no.
we challenge.
I'm coming, yeah.
But last, where you end up.
Our golden boot. They
when
Uh-huh.
Koulibaly left the team, people were thinking they would solve that.
No,
Kim
I like
K,
that area you're going now.
that boy,
fine player.
he just
To
came in and
to
just
maintain that tempo.
blended.
To maintain that tempo after losing those
Have you
players.
seen?
Credit.
Inter-
Look at the people he's using, Laboka, even this Anguissa, even the rejected Ndombele and all those. The Napoli team.
Everything they
is-
work.
is-
Liverpool fans watching now.
I watched
They
them.
will be shaking now because
If
a
Osimhen-
second leg day.
They
If
come.
Osimhen is not in the team, nobody even.
They
cares.
don't even miss him.
Yeah.
They have Raspadori,
Simeone.
or they have Simeone. They have several players. They have the likes of
Politano, they
they
play.
have-
In the absence
And
of
Maradona.
This
Varasquez.
they have what's his name, Luisano. They have so many of them. Who is Paracelia? They are Napoli. You watch from the beginning.
Fireworks.
Who are they telling you?
Mourinho Chelsea 2004.
After
they
watching
tell
the
you,
match,
poo,
I
poo,
keep
poo,
asking,
poo,
I said, this player should be tested. They will begin to run, especially Osimhen. They begin to run. I said, what is happening?
Scoreline. More do scoreline
You
on this
missed
game.
the
Scoreline.
penalty
See.
against the Liverpool. You
This-
lost an Osimhen. You still bank 4.
This Napoli team, except something happens, I don't see any team. They will just tear things apart. I'm seeing nothing less than 3-0 against Roma.
Henry.
But we are talking a Mourinho Roma.
It doesn't matter.
Mourinho wey know say that they busy.
You know why this Mourinho had changed. The Mourinho we used to know. Used to pack the ball.
Yeah.
defend
You know
much
he doesn't
He
do
used to be
that
a
much.
flood.
again.
The
Yeah.
flood that's affecting Bayelsa and this. Mourinho used to be the flood.
Yeah.
But now Mourinho doesn't pack the balls. He comes out to play with you. And you can't play this. You can't play this Napoli. Napoli that scored 10 goals against Ajax.
Boy, who man be?
The same Napoli that
Give me a
scored how
scoreline.
many? 5 goals against Liverpool.
Guy, that team.
Forget about it.
Eric, give me a
Mourinho will
scoreline.
still be a Mourinho.
Now those records
Mourinho will
Mourinho
still
they
be a
like
Mourinho.
now.
See,
11
even if
goals.
Mourinho carry Fulham to play a flying Napoli,
Yeah.
you don't expect what happened to others to happen to Fulham.
Don't worry, we'll talk. After the match, we'll talk.
Henry, give me a scoreline.
2-1.
2-1.
win?
Dani.
Napoli.
Draw.
Draw. Interesting. In the city, we can
He
switch
might
it
win.
out. Oh, yeah, more return back to more return back to England. More return back to England.
Never
Southampton versus Arsenal. Arsenal like flying on a 3 straight
banana.
1-0 wins.
Banana.
They don't throw him. They just peel and throw him.
Olu.
That match is going to end 3-1 in favor of Arsenal. We know that Southampton used to be.
They don't used to be. They are.
They
beat Chelsea.
You know what I'm saying? No, wait, I'm coming.
Uh,
If you begin to watch, we don't rate teams based on their former. When it comes to some certain teams, we all know how Chelsea played against Tottenham.
Yeah.
Arsenal beat Tottenham.
Brass.
You understand?
Aribo.
It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to make you understand.
Yeah.
Before they even Southampton was on they had a poor season from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was just a reason they're trying to pick up the pieces. But against Southampton, they won't even come to the light. It's going to end 3-1. I'm just giving them 1 goal so that let it not be as if we are running away.
They can score one.
Are you worried about this little drought that Gabriel Jesus is having?
No,
He's having what?
Jesus
Drought,
Jesus
small
has
drought.
Is it Haaland?
Jesus has he has an issue. Jesus has an issue, and the issue is that maybe Arteta has not told him that your work there is to score goals. Cut off this entertainment.
He's trying to do too much.
For me,
Olu, hold on, sorry.
Olu, you know, suppose they surprised about Jesus because when in the Man City, Guardiola tell you say he no get striker. And so, you know, suppose. No, I think Guardiola say no get striker. So, the first time they use. Waiting Arsenal just need. Arsenal need goals right now.
Yes.
And why the pressure never they fought on and because of the results.
The winning still they go on.
They grounded them. If to say na Chelsea or Man U in them, as much as they win.
Or imagine the last
and he never dey score.
where Aubameyang play before this Brentford. We play almost.
Oh boy. Whether not
Exactly.
4 touches.
So
You can't compare.
pressure.
You can't compare.
If
You can't compare Aubameyang, what Aubameyang does in the pitch and what Gabriel Jesus does in the pitch.
Hold on. Harry, hold on.
I believe say Jesus need to realize say
He's a striker.
he needs to start scoring because I dey see many times he go just hold the ball and want do all this Brazilian dance. Why in they do like that? And because of a bigger striker no dey bench.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
understand? He need to realize
Make
say
it for Napoli.
he need to realize say Arsenal need them to
We
dey
need
score
goals. That
because
one.
this Southampton game go dey very difficult
For you
for
now,
Arsenal.
you never see him like this. Say, Arteta they see in team like say, when they do what talk for class. Everybody in that Arsenal team, everybody is playing for each other.
And it's functional at
This
the
was their
moment.
secret, and it's working. Me and be striker, even if I don't score, Martinelli score, but we are all defending this our 1 goal.
Yeah.
So should I go and score 1? Then we concede 2.
Danny, give me a scoreline.
My scoreline Southampton.
Bella Kochap, you don't know that player.
What price?
Why English league they sweet now teams like Southampton?
Stoke City them of those days.
I then keep the taste of the league. Jesus need to start to score because when they go play against Southampton, free kick na fear, corner kick na fear. You understand?
Yeah.
So an Arsenal team for the past 2 matches or 3, they take them time
score goals.
to score. So if Arsenal first concede, I don't see them winning.
How will they concede? You see what they talk? How many corners Arsenal don't concede? How many free kicks they concede? Because they are waiting the pressure up front.
Henry, give me your scoreline.
I just want the Alan to
Arsenal
score.
win 2-0 or above.
All right, let's move on now.
I just want the
But keep your hand down. I not
Alan, it is score now. Only one day no score.
That was a game plan.
That was a game plan.
Let's move on. Mo
You go see another game. Game
Community planning,
Don't worry.
Don't know.
go Spain, and Barcelona versus Bilbao. Yeah, the Naki brothers, I mean the Williams brothers rather. The Williams brothers, they hot and they deliver. Yeah.
The prayers of everybody they play back and to score the back and Alonso go play 5 and 6, come out with clean sheet. Now waiting the rain right now. See, I know the rates. I know see. In as much as Madrid we know for the Champions League, Barca for the Champions League, the other people I know they rate them. I know they rate them. If now this Barca team will get fixtures against Bayern Munich midweek, they go Southampton like as Arsenal they go.
Yeah.
Alonso they their
You know, say Southampton go.
you know waiting to expect now. All these Adams then go just no be Alonso. By the time Adam run am 2 times, Alonso go dey tell himself say Javi.
But everything is possible in this life. What happened to Barcelona and Alonso?
You don't see another,
No,
but
the
you go
universe is not a
see that
blowover,
game.
sha.
This Williams wey sabi run o, that Williams wey dey run like this.
You go see back
Alonso
now. In Nika go big.
Alonso now I go dey take am on. Alonso go take am on.
Scoreline for that
Barca go lose.
Olu, because they have that important game against Bayern,
Xavi,
and their squad they very thin, right?
Xavi, Barcelona. It's something I don't understand. When they were busy signing.
Hijacking.
Signing or hijacked.
No, wait. Listen. You know, I said it that day.
When they were busy looting.
No, when they were busy looting the treasures of people. You know, I said it that day. I said, somebody go kiosk. One owe money, the other no money. The man say, instead of me to sell you, get money, I go give somebody go owe me, pay me in 4 years. So, Barcelona did fantastic in the transfer market.
Now, the owner of the kiosk don't carry them go shrine.
No, the issue now is that I won't blame the team. The issue is Xavi.
How?
Why I would say the issue is Xavi. You have, look at the match they played against Madrid. You have people like Frankesi on the bench.
Yeah.
You have
De Jong has been struggling to even
De Jong
play
is on
games.
the bench. What are you actually doing?
Pause, I beg. De Jong now, Nakama.
No, calm down. See, let me tell you something.
And the player of the United fans.
See, one of the things is for you to get, if one of the things in football is for you to get the players you want, another thing is for you to utilize the players that you say you got.
You have, yeah.
Xavi has not imputed anything in that Barcelona team.
9 experience.
Give me a
Rather,
scoreline in that game. Scoreline in that game. Scoreline.
Xavi never got the Xavi ball.
The scoreline in that game because I know that Barcelona will
For the sake of Max,
Barcelona will
they
rest
happy.
so many
Max,
players.
they will, I
Max,
beg.
they
Barcelona will rest so many players, but I see the likes of Ansu Fati and others that are coming to the party. I still believe that Barcelona will win that match 2-1.
Barca go win. They
All
go
right.
win Bilbao. They no get hope for Europe again. Now Europe all of us then now. You don't go see Man U for dressing room. We go take full time. I tell you.
You know why I like us on our 2 sit down. My prayer for now, I'm gonna reach final.
Why is it final way Barcelona they come?
All right. So there's a game. Elana supposed to take on Monza in one. I believe that game is dead because though Milan still get one eye on that Champions League too. So it go interesting to see what thing go happen with most of these big teams. So if they place bet for one next bet this week, I beg they very careful with these big teams because many of them with their one eye on Champions League. Yeah,
Those people
not
wey
just
they are-
one. Shocker go reach like 3, I believe. You see this Milan, Inter, and Barca, and I believe Shocker will go round. Even if not be losing, at least draws.
But no,
Some shocking draw. No, Chelsea are good and dry. They just need to draw in the next game. All right. Also, Dortmund are taking on Stuttgart.
You want more on Europa League?
With Zaragoza.
Guy, that game nothing. And then Ajaccio versus PSG, Bayern Munich to another game to ignore.
Pharmacy League, I beg, man.
So let me just run final thought.
Everybody, and if you want to watch Man U match, just be careful, calm down, play your go, rest. It's going to be a boring game. That is my problem.
All right. Olu, final thought.
This weekend, I will start. What I like about this league is that people that are champions.
Which league?
Wait, calm down. People that are champions, the people that are above, we don't have any issue with people that are behind. Backbiters are always at the back.
It's always like that.
Backbiters are always at the back. Anyone who is envy, you cannot envy in your front. The person who is in front of you cannot envy the person who is behind them. So all this man, you are not just let them go and cancel themselves. So waiting the end to the
When ship capsize, you know where plenty people they die.
you know concern us.
People where don't they die, they whole people.
You know go
That final thought.
you know so
Are they really happy for us Arsenal fans?
Now your final thought with that.
Because the hope when they get.
Right, the key there.
But you last time tell on one thing. Clean the cup well. Then they come collect.
Oh, so no vessel. If you leave your house, travel go Europe, you don't go put person there. Wait. You
can't put person there.
You can't only build a house here. What 25, 40, 50, 100 million? American visa lottery poor. You and your family. You go lock the gate. Person go there.
You go put Arsenal now.
What
is why people like this, why they don't want to bring Ronaldo again? They say Ronaldo, all the goals he scored, the guy then go Europa. Now this time they don't go bring all these people there come up. We don't know where I will go. My brother on conference league.
Thank you so much everybody for watching, and my name is Tox, and this is Dani and Olu and Henry.
I'm here for Arsenal.
And we have a major sharp watch along coming up for the Chelsea versus Man U game. So I beg they here for that one.
Oh,
sharp.
now you watch that match.
No, watch along the way we do the.
Oh boy, now
the way
watch.
we do the Arsenal Man U.
No, see,
Yeah.
see, I know they support this guy. You make on no mistake. I know they support him. I just they talk the honest truth about what I'm seeing.
Let's move on.
I don't
Thank you so
support
much
am.
for
I'm
watching.
not trying to be confident. There's no way light can get into darkness. See, na devil dey that. There's no way light. I go shoot your devil.
Get God in this.
I beg, make sure you subscribe. Check the description of this video. You'll see our social links. Follow us on socials. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Which one day again? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure you follow us, and also make sure you like the video, subscribe here on YouTube, and drop comments. Of course, let us know your thoughts and everything. Your thoughts on our thoughts. Live show to come up on Friday. Watch along to come up on Saturday, and full weekend coming up. My name is Tox. Drink water if you call that name.
I mean, I don't.
I want to do them again. I just want to do them again. I'll make an addition. Collect.
Remember Dani drink water. Wait, you remember Dani drink water?
Believe me now.
Wait, you remember Dani drink
Before
water?
we go, I beg just another quick reminder. So at the way Cameroon JC, in case you don't know what they happened, this is on a serious note. Cities in Nigeria are currently struggling with flooding due to there was a dam in Cameroon that was open. The story is long. You can check online in case you want to see the full story. So we are just trying to raise awareness now why they see Nigerian vlogs for the top of this video. So I beg, make sure say if you get the means to help anybody with it directly affected, I beg do so.
Anyhow,
Cities, places in River State are affected. Places in Bayelsa State are affected.
Kogi
Lokoja, Anambra, Kogi, different places. So I beg, it's a very, very serious matter. People are being displaced from their homes. Many people don't lose their life. People don't die.
As at yesterday, we've lost 640 people.
Oh, so I beg, it's a
And
very.
can see how this in do. God forbid, say Cameroon and Nigeria they fight. Now flood they go fight us. No gun. Just open
We don't
it.
ask for that one. So I beg, one carton of Indomie no be anything. And I believe the governments are beginning to move now to make shelter homes or something. So I beg, if you get the means to support, try. I beg, it's a very serious matter.
Let's also keep praying. Let's keep
I
praying.
keep them in your prayers as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll go see for front. Thank you.